All right, we got some stuff down there. I have a mentorship program, very expensive, and if you're interested, it's 25,000. Email me, and I'll see the questions and see if we're a good fit. Also, the Kingdom Pro, the Hustlers Kung Fu Kingdom program. This is something for everybody. It's $3,000, one and done, or you can do a payment plan. $200 a month for the next 24 months. Links below. And there's some other stuff. I have multiple channels now and a lot of things, so check it all out below. Okay, watch this video from the beginning to the end. There will be some wisdom, there'll be some insights, and then most importantly, there'll be help. Why dating sucks today and how do you fix the problem? Now, I'm going to pull from my experiences, personal experiences, to give you some insights, some guide rails. Number one, as a man, you should date women from a romantic standpoint. Now, what do I mean? Now, I'm going to give you certain criteria. Let's say you're a guy, you have absolutely no money, okay? Museums, there's all types of code. Like, I'll tell you, back in the day when I was broke, we had some here in Atlanta called the High Museum, and what is that? The Woodruff Art Center, I believe. High Museum, and I believe it was Woodruff. Yep, Woodruff Art Center, right? So they would have all of these events. They would have like some of the best dates I had was Screen on the Green, where they would like show movies between the High Museum, the Woodruff Art Center outside, and you could bring popcorn. There's a wealthy neighborhood in the area, and people would walk there. It was just a great, great time. I remember taking this girl there, and we were laying on the grass and watching the movie, and I started kissing her and everything. She said it was one of the best dates she's ever had, and it was completely free. So go to your museums, get into the arts, museums, plays. These things can make great dates, and they give you something to talk about, and you do some stuff. So this is something, if you're in a little small town, you may not have these facilities available. But look, now the second stage, I'm going to keep saying this. Get your economics together. All right, this whole notion of a woman wants to be with you only because you have money. There are some women that do. I'll be factual. But this is my experience. The average woman ain't like that. The average woman, if you treat her with dignity, respect, and kindness, she's just going to fall so deep in love with you because you're treating her right. So you need to have a dating budget. As a man, you need to have a defined budget, that money you set aside that you can take women on nice dates. Once again, qualifications, this would be a qualified woman. Let's talk about that. What's a qualified woman? A woman that you know likes you. There's no ambiguity. You actually knows that she likes you. How can I explain this? How did I know Tressie really liked me? She has some business to attend to. The way that she treats me tells me she likes me, but she had some business to attend to, and she had to go out of town. And then we went to lunch, and I was just telling her how much I missed her, and her eyes became very sorrowful, and the look on her face, and she said, "I really, really missed you." The way she said it just hit me, like she really, really felt for me. She really, really missed being with me. She really wanted to be with me. So she was qualified. I know she likes me. I know she cares about me. I know she looks after me. So once again, the woman must be qualified. And once again, you need to start having grown folk conversations. Tressie and I, before we had sex, we talked about sex. I was like, "I like this." She's like, "I like this." And when we got together sexually, I started doing exactly what she told me that she liked. There were no hidden surprises. And I will say, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. So once you're dating a qualified woman, a woman that you know likes you. Now, this is something that's going to be in my book, and I need to link my book down here. This is a section in the book that I'll just tell you about it. It's called the 30, 60, 90-day dating windows. You meet a woman and you like her and you say, look, hey, I really like you. You don't have to have game. You don't have to spit anything. Just be honest. And I want to date you, only you, for the next 30 days. And I want you to date me and only me for the next 30 days. And then sit back and see what she says. A lot of women have this problem. This week enters into the era of the super whore. A lot of women have a problem just like, well, they don't want to be attached. They don't want to be wedded to one man. And just like move on. Do not entertain her. Do not deal with her. Because if you put this out there and she's telling you that she wants to see other people exclusively, she's not the one. Just like, okay, thank you for your time. And I'm going to make sure that I link the book below. Typically, one of the things is the book has a lot of tools and tips to help you become a better dater. And the reason that dating sucks, and I'm going to really get into it, is on both sides. The men and the women both want safety and security, meaning they want to date you, they want to go out with you, but they don't want to get hurt. And the dating profile of the day is about risk management. It's not about building something, getting together, falling deeply in love. Most folks don't date like that. Most folks date as, how can I get into this with the least harm coming to me? So it's dating from a fear perspective. Now, this is one of the reasons that Red Pill, the men's channels have grown tremendously, because men are extremely frustrated with women because women do not communicate directly. They just don't. They hint, they throw stuff out there, and you're supposed to be a musician. I remember I was out with this one girl, and even Tressie did this. Tressie asked me for something, and I said, ask me specifically what you wanted. She kind of danced around it, and I said, look, tell me exactly what you want. I cannot read your mind. And then we've came to an understanding now. When she wants something, she'll tell me exactly, and we don't have to play these guessing games. A lot of women are very, very indirect. They just will not tell you what's on their mind. And for some reason, they assume that you're supposed to figure out what they want. And then this is the craziest thing. A woman will break up with you or distance herself with you because you're not giving her what you want, even though you can sit down and it's like, baby, 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 tell me what you want. And then she'll tell you some stuff, and it's not exactly what she wants. Then she'll get mad because you've asked her, and she fucking refuses to tell you exactly what she wants. It can be really, 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 really frustrating. And a lot of women are in this weird space of not providing adequate, detailed information. Tressie, she told me exactly what she wanted sexually, and it works on her. So one of the things you need to do is start having honest conversations with these women and get away from that bullshit of her dropping some stuff and fully expecting you to read her mind. Okay, so this is the big issue. Hold on a second. This is the biggest issue. Everyone is trying to date and be safe. To build a beautiful relationship, you must be vulnerable. Now, once again, both of you, it just can't be on the dudes. The woman must be open. And there's a lot of women who are not emotionally available. They may say, they'll make a video, they'll go on TikTok and talk about how bad men are. And this bitch cannot be, she can't be dated because she doesn't have the emotional tools. She just simply can't. And they'll make a video and talk about how bad men are. And give you an example. Give you a great example. Let's see. I got pictures, man. I got all kinds of pictures. But let's see. Let's go in here. And I'm going to give you a great example of what I'm talking about. It's going to be course corrected. I'm probably going to drop this video today. Let's see. Because there's so many women out there who are emotionally unavailable, and they'll put that shit on you as if you're emotionally unavailable and you're trying to date them, you're trying to be their man, you're trying to do all the right things, and it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating because you're dealing with the wrong woman. So, let's see. Come on, man. Come on, man. I need to actually arrange these pictures in my phone because I got pictures on my phone go back on this phone like to 2012. So there's a ton of pictures here. In my iCloud, be on and popping, man. It be on and popping. All right. We should be coming to something very, very soon. Nope. Almost. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. That's a screenshot. Here we go. All right. This one. I used to date her, right? And I tried to date her again. And she's stunning. She's absolutely beautiful, right? But at the moment, she's emotionally fucking unavailable. You know, she knows I'm a good dater. We've had great sex. She knows this, but because she's fucked up in the head, we couldn't, I tried to date her. I tried to go out with her. I got frustrated. And I was just like, then she sent me this weird text. I can actually read the text that she sent to me. Let's see. It's way back because I haven't talked to her in a minute. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We were talking about some. All right. Shane, I'm sure you mean well. Let's take a 2-week break. Have a good night. Let's see. And this is the email. I say, hey there, gorgeous. I really enjoy talking with you tonight. Every time I learn a little bit more about you, I'm not worried about any of the guys. No one connects with you the way I do, and you like it. So here's the plan. I'll be there around 10:30 tomorrow. We'll sit down and map out your business. Sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow. Wish you were in my arms. Shane, I'm sure you mean well. Let's take a 2-week break. Have a good night. Showing up on time, dating. She's just emotionally unavailable for whatever reason it is. And then you cannot date a woman like that. You just can't. And that's one of the big issues. There's a lot of women who are like that, and they'll go on TikTok and YouTube and talk about how bad men are, but they can have a good dude trying to date them, and they are not ready. So that's something else we'll be talking about. But the deal is, as a man, you need to make sure that you're good. And like I said, I'm going to link the book below. One of the things that you need to do is to make sure that you are set and solid. Now, what do I mean by that? Number one, your economics. I'm going to scream that. I'm going to keep screaming that. Get your fucking economics together. And in the book, I talk about you shouldn't date for 6 months. I know that's heavy, but literally you should spend the next 6 months getting your finances, your body and stuff in order, and then re-enter the dating market with a different mindset, a very, very different mindset, because essentially I know how to date. And once she showed me that she was emotionally unavailable, I backed off. I was like, can't do nothing with her because she ain't ready. And I made her come so hard one time that she fucking started crying. So she knows the sex was good. She knows she just isn't into it. And one of the things that I have come to understand is, as a man, you must become solid within yourself. Get your fucking money together. Get out of debt. Do not be driving around town with a $1,200 car payment and absolutely have no money in the bank. That is fucking stupid. And dudes do that shit all the time. They'll be riding around with a Hellcat, have no money saved. No money saved. Do not be that dude. Now, women, Women need to work on themselves. Number one, they need to work on their communication. Women love talking, chat, 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 but a lot of women will speak all day and not say a damn word. Nothing of meaning. So this is how you fix it. Number one, you get yourself together. You get yourself together. You actually prepare yourself to date higher quality women. This is key. I do believe, and this is going to be a little dicey, that some single mothers can be high quality women. Not all. A lot of single mothers are a pain in the ass. In years, I have not dated a single mother in probably 15, 16 years. It's just problematic because once I hear you have little children, I'm out. I'm like, you cannot. And this is why I'm out. Number one, you can't call them up and like, hey, let's go out. They got to get a babysitter. They got to get arrangements. They got to do all this other stuff. And it makes it challenging and difficult to date a woman who has small children because you just can't, you can't go and, they just can't go and do stuff. And then there's the issue of going to her place. Typically, if it's new, you can't go to her place because she got small kids running around. It's just a pain in the ass. Now, I will say, there was a woman years ago that I dated. She was an attorney, and she had a child. Her child was like 8 years old. But because she had money, she had a nanny. She had a live-in nanny because she was always working these long hours. So, I remember one night I called her. It was like 8:30, and I was like, "Hey, you want to grab something to eat?" And she said, "Sure. I'm just wrapping up. Let me call my nanny." And I was able to meet her, and we were able to do stuff spontaneously. And she was a single mother, but she had a support system because she made so much money. But the average single mother, it can be so dicey. I don't want to wait around for you to be a mother to your kids all the time. I don't want to, because here's the order of priorities. Single mother, kids first. Then you fit in there wherever you fit in there. And that is a problem for me at my point. Tressie, she doesn't have any children. I can be first in her life until we have children. So I'm not saying all single mothers are bad, because there's a lot of good, solid single mothers out there. But the average single mother is just a pain in the ass to date. Just a pain in the ass. Because you just can't do shit with them. But let's talk about you and getting yourself together. Number one, get your economics together. Number two, get your bank account together. Number three, get your body together. And start to date with an adventure personality. Now, what's that? I'm going to date this woman, and I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to be honest. And this whole player vibe, I'm going to do a whole video about that. Alan Roger Curry we had a deep conversation about this. There are most men who pretend to be players, but they're not. And I'll talk about that. But when you as a man give your best of yourself, you draw different energy. You just draw I remember I went to first date with Tressie, and it was somewhat magical. And I asked her for a kiss, and she gave me a kiss. And I remember it. I'll never forget it, because she grabbed me, and she's like, boom, pulled me close, and gave me a deep kiss. And I was like, I like this. I like this a lot. And the next day I woke up, and I was like, and I texted her. I was like, what are you doing today? She says, I'm just at home. I got some stuff I need to do. You want to go with me? She said, sure. So I go pick her up, and we go do it. And that morning I said, I'm going to give her the best version of me. What is the best version of me? I'm not dating anyone else. She's going to get 100% of my attention. And this is something else too. She, a lot of times, since she speaks French, a lot of times she takes my phone. She'll have my phone a lot. And because I don't have any other activities going on, I don't have to worry about getting a random text from another woman or a phone call from another woman. And this is something else I've noticed about her. She does not hide her phone. She'll be on her phone doing whatever. She never tries to hide her phone. She doesn't do that. So when you go ahead and give a woman the best of you, and number one, the woman must be qualified. I'll be talking about that. Because if a woman ain't qualified and you can give her the best of you, you're still not going to get anywhere because she's not qualified. So that's one of the things that you need to do. But when you start giving the best of you, a higher level of service, a higher level of energy, you're going to start to date higher upgrade women. It's just facts. All right. So the book stuff will be below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.